Welcome back, everybody, to Final Fantasy XIV Online with Mirriam Treespire. We are heading into the next botany quest as Mirriam advances her classes. Let's go. Oops, I'll get there. Dressed to harvest. For Future appears to be concerned with your appearance. Good evening, Miriam. I see from the soil on your hands that you've been as diligent as ever in your botany. I'm not surprised. As we develop new skills, so do our labours become more varied, and thus does our motivation grow. Yet know that motivation can only take us so far. If you wish to master botany, you must pay heed to those details which you have until now taken for granted. In particular, I speak of gear, the tools of our trade. Not all tools are created equal, so you see, and if you are to work with any degree of efficiency, you must use such gear as befits your ability. Lest you misunderstand, I'm not telling you to go and replace your gear. There is a more frugal way to improve your tools, and one more respectful to nature besides. Tell me, have you heard of materia? It's a kind of crystal that can be used to enhance the efficacy of gear. In the past, the enhancement process required certain catalysts found throughout nature, the gathering of which was our domain, but new methods have rendered them obsolete. Be that as it may, these substances will make for ideal subjects of training for budding botanists such as yourself. Therefore, for your next task, I would like you to gather a quantity of one such catalyst, namely grade 1 carbonized matter. 15 fragments should suffice. A thorough search of the area around Aleport will surely prove fruitful. The hamlet lies in western Lanosia upon the island of Vilbrand. Once you have gathered the requisite amount, pray present the carbonized matter to Sondre. He will teach you the basics of materia. Right, carbonized matter you say now. That is Limsa, isn't it? Let us zippity-doo-dah over to Limsa Laminza. It's easier if the Aetheryte is free, otherwise you might wish to consider travelling by airship because that will be cheaper. You just need to do a bit of running. Alrighty, we want to go to Aleport, which means to get there cheaply, we want to go. Oh no, I'm level 20. I'm just debating if I want to get more gear now or later. We're going to go down to the Fisherman's Guild, okay, because that's really easy to get to places from. And we're going to zip. Oh no, that's the Fisherman's Guild quest. So I'm looking for the ferry, which is down this way. And we're going to toddle on over to Aleport for a fraction of the cost. So passage to Aleport. This ferry's bound for Aleport. Are you riding with us? I am, Raranasu. 40 gil. Much better than the 100 or so that you would pay otherwise. Alright, let's go. Come on, bunny girl. Okay, so what they said was just outside the gates. Have we attuned to this Aetherite? Let me check in my teleport list. I could run up to it and tap it, but it's just as quick to check. Yeah, we've got our Aleport Aetherite attuned, so we can just teleport to it. So basically, every time you go to a new place, attune with the Aetherite. Let's put on our invisibility. There are critters out here that will hurt us otherwise. We do not have auto sneak yet, so let's find our tree. There it is. Alright, so carbonized matter, they said, but we'll also collect whatever else is in this area. So in these trees we only have 2 ice shards, which I will get my token amount of. Alright. And we'll toddle over this way. Now I'm not sure if there are any hidden items in the area. I could probably do a search, but we're focusing on our quest. So let's just grab our carbonized matter and we'll pick up any hidden items as we see them. Alrighty, let's go for Pioneer's Gift, which will help us with our... Oh, no it won't, because this is not something that affected my Gatherer's Boon. And I should have picked on something that would have given me a better chance. Level 21. tree whisperer. Okay. So what I didn't check when I started that gather was this number here, 69%. We can enhance that. If we add, we don't need to add 50%. 79.84. Oh, well, fine, we'll add 50%. It just takes a big chunk out of our GP, that's all. So now we have a 100% chance of getting carbonized matter every time. I probably should have grabbed my, on a gatherer spoon doesn't work, that's right. So we're leveling quite nicely. Right, that's 6. Let's go find trees. Sometimes you'll get a tree that's located in such a spot as to actually give you a bonus item anyway. Just occasionally you'll get a node that does that. Let's increase that. I know we've only got an 84% chance, that's fine. It's better than nothing, and it's better than 69. Alrighty. Okay, we just need 5 more, so that's 1 or 2 trees away. We're nearly there. This is collecting our carbonized matter. I did not carbonize it, did you? Alrighty, can do that again. There are foods you can eat as well. This is gathering point characteristics. Excellent. I'd say we're getting close to leveling again. Whoop. Not if we don't gather, we won't be. Alright. Just move so those puck wings are not in our way. We're not attacking the puck as a botanist. Some gathering points will possess certain characteristics that, when exploited, may increase overall yield and number of gathering attempts. Gathering point characteristics are displayed directly beneath a point's integrity bar, but can only be seen after acquiring one of the Disciple of the Land Whisperer traits. So if you go into your character and you go to Actions and Traits, Gatherer Role Traits. No, sorry, traits, not Gatherer Role, my bad. These are all of the traits. If they're lit up, you've got them. If they're not lit up, you haven't got them yet. Okay, so Tree Whisperer 1 allows us to better identify the characteristics of a mature tree. Tree Whisperer 2 does the same thing, but it's also a patch of lush vegetation. No, that does the same thing. Increasing gathering attempts when conditions are met. And Tree Whisperer 3 allows you to better identify the characteristics of a mature tree or patch of lush vegetation, improving yield when conditions are met. So maybe we'll get some more stuff out of our next one. Let's find out. I know we haven't run Sestasha for a little bit. We may have to do that yet. I might do that off screen. We'll run her through Sestasha as a marauder for a few times. Alright, let us improve our chances again. We've only got to get 2 more, so we'll get a few more out of this. And the sad thing is we're not going to be a high enough level to do the quest after. So I think before... Okay. Into our gathering log. I know where to get some stuff. If we go... over here to Summerford Farms. We're just going to do some gathering to get ourselves up to level 25 before we head on back to for future at the guild. And we might even stop off and get some better stuff. I know I am going to jump over the cliff. Maybe. Crazy bunny. Ow. So outside this gate there should be another couple of gathering points. There we go. As memory serves me. But you'll also notice that things are going to be a little bit more difficult. We're not only not in our home region or the home region of botanists, but these areas are a higher level. So, oh no, I take it back. Well, let's go. Ruby tomatoes. We want to know where this is because ruby tomatoes are an essential ingredient, and if you're broke and can't buy them, or you can't find them for sale, this is where you want to come for them. All right, so that was level 22. Here we go. You'll also notice that there's a level beside each point. So these are level 15. So this is a level 11. We won't get as much for that. Let's grab our gatherer's boon. Might as well. There we go. Sunset wheat you can buy, if I recall correctly. It's not that expensive. But here is where you can go to get it if you don't want to buy it. We're at level 22. %, chance we don't need to use any of these. Achievement, I found that, Botanist 1. I'll have a look and see what that involves in a minute. Okay, character, achievements. The last 5, we'll just let it ping. So in addition to a lot of the battle achievements and stuff, you also have, when it gets there, these harvest and record discovery of 25 unique items that can only be gathered as a botanist. This gives you 5 achievement points, which you can then spend. So there you go, log 20 times and so on and so forth. Some of these get to be quite ridiculous. Log 1,000 items from level 5 nodes and so forth, that kind of thing. But if you are achievement hunting, then you have a lot of botany ahead of you. And sometimes you get items from those achievements as well. Oop, we're going for the hidden item this time. We will grab our gathering boon. We have, oh, that won't count on them. My bad. It's only a level 1 item as well, so we're not getting a lot of XP out of successfully getting it. My bad. But that's fine. Let's go and mug this patch. Alrighty. Gatherer's boon. We're going to grab some Lanacia lettuces. Okay. Now, I did tell you we would eventually get the 12's bounty or a crystal bonus. So this is when we're going for shards. That's the one we want to click instead of our gatherer's bounty. We want to click the crystal bonus one. So wander over this way because we have not yet gathered fire shards. We want to tick them off in our log. And I forgot to click the crystal, the 12's bounty. So when I say they don't go into our inventory, right? Key items and crystals is a whole separate section, and basically your crystals are found here. To find out how many crystals you have before you start crafting, you just check down here. So these are your shards, these are your crystals, and these are your clusters. And as your crafting gets harder, you need higher levels of those. I've got some things in red here. Okay, so weapon coffers. Yep, alright. Let's not play with those just yet. Have we got everything from this area? I don't know. Let's find out. Look behind you. Alrighty. We do have everything except the hidden items. And it's rare, so we'll only get one once we gather it. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Is that everything in this patch then? Irritating. We're not level 25? No, we're level 22. Now, where is another patch? Okay. Lower Lanacia, Marabi Bay. Rightio, we can go there. Western Thanalan. 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 Marabi Bay. Noffiga's Wells. Noffiga's Wells. So what I'm trying to do is just see if there's anything in here that I don't have that is in this area. Central Shroud, Bent Branch, Lavender Seeds. We haven't got those yet. Alright, we're going to go to Marabi Bay and then I'm probably going to head back to Bent Branch, is my thought. Yeah, so we're going to go for the olive seeds and stuff down in Lower Lanacia. Now that's only, of course, if I've unlocked the okay, they're the only things on that level. 6 to 10. Dunlan. Cedarwood, we know where that is as well. Alrighty. Marabi Bay. Go to Lanacia. Click on that to get the map. Drag the map up. Let's go down to the Marabi Dry Docks. So it's just easier to get stuff. Oh, sorry, to get into the next quest if you've leveled for your quest in between. Because I'm recording these back to back, you guys are seeing what I'm doing to get the level. Now, Marabi Bay is up there. Do I own a Chocobo yet? I do, but it's slow as a wet wig. Alrighty, keep an eye on the minimap. The minimap may have areas that I haven't seen listed yet because I haven't gone through all of the stuff, but we are heading up to Marabi Bay and then we're going to head up to Cedarwood if we haven't hit 25 or come close to it. On the way back, we're going to grab some gear from probably from the shaded bower because we can now go into our next level and we'll just get the slightly above level 20 gear so we don't miss plants as much as we are. Up through Ocean's Embrace, over the bridge. I know these are quests I've left behind so that we can, when we start doing things like get our rogue class, we'll level that up. Now we should, this is the bay area. Yeah, Marabi Bay. So we should start seeing vegetation patches. I think they're actually up there, just above the toads. I know, jump through the toad. Here we go, next to the toads. Alright, thank you, bird. Alright, so all we're doing is filling in our gathering log. Because you can bet your bottom dollar that... Oh, olive seeds, we'll grab that then. 100% chance of getting them. Good. Alrighty, and then I guess we might as well grab the olives to go with it. Brilliant. So a lot of these monsters would give us a problem if we weren't using our hidden ability. Let's go with Lowland Grapes. Again, the higher the level, the faster we're going to level our character up, so we're not really in a space where we're going to level fast, but that's okay. We're mostly through level 22. Over this way. Earthlight seeds. Well, we'll grab those then. We don't have them in our log. You'll see how fast too our backpack is filling up with just the gathering that we're doing. So just be prepared. Like, you might regret later having to go out and harvest it all again, but you'll regret even more not having the space in your pack to actually put anything in when you find it. So it's a pain in the neck, but it's the way it is. We are grabbing the Ciel Delays spinach. Level 14, so we should see a little bit of a bump in our XP as we go. Beautiful. It does not take long to level your botanist to a point where you can't actually do what you need to do next. Highland parsley. I know, right? I'm watching the little meter for botanist go up as we go. All of these are good cooking ingredients, and we know we can get them. So when we get to them, earthlight seeds. I think we got them before, didn't we? Still got to. All right, I've got everything from this patch, unless I can find the grape seeds, which I won't go all out looking for just yet. I just cross my fingers and hope as we go through the patches just before leaving the area. I know that is so close. I will be sad if I don't do it. I think it's fire shards for cooking, but I can't remember what the other shards are used for. Earth shards, maybe some of the smithing, but I could be wrong. It could be timber, actually. Let's just check this patch on the way out. Olive seeds. It is tempting to get them, but we'll leave them. I know, because I'm just going to sell them to a merchant. So now, if I had a guild with this character, or if I had my own house with the ability to plant stuff, yes, I'd be grabbing the olive seeds because, I don't know, I like being able to grow things. We're heading up to where you find there are 2 gathering areas up here. Now, if you didn't know where they were, what you would do is you just go into your B gathering log. So you press B, go into your gathering log, and just track over things till you find something in Lower Lanosia, and then you click on it and it will show you where it is on the map. But for now, we've got 2 points. There's this area kind of over here, and then there's one further into the orchards. I can't remember if they're different areas or they're just a really spread out area, but we'll start right over here. Alright, sun lemon seeds will also be found in this area. Level 17, about to tick over into level 23. Boom. Nice. Ubiquitous earth shards, and then we'll head over into the other patch. You know, I'm actually wondering if that little line there is meant to remind me that I should be eating something. Do I have any food I can eat that would make my gathering better? I don't think I do. What's that? Okay, that's stuff that needs to go into the retainers when I have one. No, I don't have any food. So I am missing out on XP for food. From food. Alright, now I think this is a slightly different area over here. So we should get some different stuff. Should be where our oranges are. So you've got the area where the lemons are. We're right next to the area where the oranges are. And the kukuru beans, which you need for making chocolate with. Give her a minute. She's still catching up. These things would definitely have a go at you if they could see you, so don't just be grateful they can't. So I think that is everything in this area, unless we go for the hidden stuff, and we don't want to be here all day, so we won't. We could, I suppose. Alright, no. Let us wander into... Well, I could go to Bent Branch, or we could just wander up this way. And we'll go into Eastern Lanacea, I think it is, where we have Costa del Sol. There are some things up this way. Alright, let's see if we can find a gathering area. I'm just trying to remember where they were. So I didn't do a lot of gathering in here, so it could be interesting. Now, your gathering areas are only going to show up in your mini-map, so I don't think there was anything down there. I think the gathering areas were up here. Oh no! Oh no! We are about to die. I know, for some reason my invisibility was off. Whew. Man, he's so mad at me. It also could be that he was I'm level 23 now, so it could be that he was a high enough level to see right through me. Alright, let's just stop for a minute. We've got all of these cloves of Thanlan. Yep. 16 to 20. Okay, East Shroud. East Shroud. Lower Lanacea and Cedarwood. Okay, we didn't find those because they were hidden. Yeah, so it's almost time to head back to the Shrouds. For this, 21 to 25. South Shroud. Alright, let's have a quick look in our blues. Alright, I think we're probably at the level that we can find things in. It does look like it. Oh, wait a minute, maybe not. Okay, Western Lanacea. Quarterstone. Pretty sure we're in Eastern. Okay, up into the 20 to 25s. Upper Lanacea, Oakwood. Yeah. Alright, looks like we zigged when we should have zagged. I know, I'm just trying to think of a quick way to get there, and I don't think I can. Where are we? M for map. So this is Eastern Lanacea. We want to go to... Yep, alright. So we've reached the extent, I think. Let us head on back to... No, not Limsa. We want to head on back to... We'll take the expensive route. Why just head on back and deliver the quest? I think I've bored you enough with the leveling up. We might do some leveling off screen, maybe. Oh no! Just hit escape enough times, it'll stop. Back to New Gridania then. Let's go and turn in this quest. Level 23. We're not that far off our 25. And we want to get more gear as well. So, Ethernet. Botanist skill 2 will level up before we buy any gear. Heading over this way. Sweet Justice, Robin Goodfellow from Leaf. And we'll drop these off to Sondre, who will be happy to have them. Sondre, there you are. Hi. For food she sent you to learn about materia, you say? Very well, bring me 15 fragments of grade 1 carbonized matter and we'll talk. Well, speaking of which, Sondre, here. Impressed? It seems Fufucha has high hopes for you. Very well, let us speak of materia. The art of crafting with materia is yet new to Eorzea. It was born to our shores by a goblin scholar named Mutamix some few years ago. Put simply, the process begins with extracting materia from old gear. This is then attached to another piece of gear, enhancing the item's properties. Mind you, it's not as if any half-wit can do the attaching. No, it takes a skilled craftsman with the necessary knowledge and experience. And once the process also required substances known as catalysts. The carbonized matter you've gathered is one such substance. But then they discovered a way to attach materia without the stuff, and we botanists are a little more idle for it. Such is the way of progress. And that, my friend, is materia in brief. Now, I thank you not to ask me about the workings of it. That sort of scholarly stuff is beyond my fathoming. If you wish to know more, perhaps even try your hand at crafting with materia, I suggest you seek out the goblin Mutamix. It is said he has his camp at a place called the Bonfire out in the wilds of central Thanalan. Oh, and keep in mind that materia comes in great many varieties, each granting unique benefits to the gear it is attached to. I dare say you'll lose count of all the kinds you come across in your adventures. And if I were you, I'd try to find a craftsman who'd be willing to attach materia for me. Chances are there's such a person among your list of acquaintances. Alrighty, well, headgear. Perception 26, always good. Gathering and perception. Can't really go past that though, can we? 14 and the level 20 items. Gathering, perception. Let's go with pants. Pants are good. Hopefully they're not a hideous colour. Level 24. Alright, we are not far off. Action learned. Bountiful harvest. What does that give us? Increases the number of items on your next gathering attempt by 1. And flora increases the chance of finding items. Right, I'm going to actually drop these down here because I don't think I need them to be up there. Well, we learn. Alright, now we'll discover over here that we need to be level 25 for aromatic aspirations. So I'm going to go away and gather stuff. And next episode we'll be back with a leveled up Mirriam and some ready to take on our next quest. Alright, but guys, on that note, I am going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.